Well, November is Native American Heritage Month, and UC San Diego's Division of Extended Studies is not only celebrating the community, but also highlighting some of the programs they offer to help Native American students succeed. Joining us now to talk about it is Dwight Lomayesva and the Dr. Edward Abeyta. Dwight and Dr. Abeyta, thank you so much for joining us.
Pleasure to be with you.
Well, it's a big celebration. Not only are we celebrating the Native Americans, but also Alaska Natives, Hawaiian Natives is a big Native American community in San Diego County. So it's exciting that you guys are celebrating. And Dr. Abeyta, how are you celebrating at UC San Diego?
Well, I think the first is with you tonight. We're celebrating our conversations, our work together, and an ongoing, every year, ongoing connection with our students and including Native Americans, which is not just now episodic this year, but it's been growing in our connection to the Native American tribes and others in our region in the Southern California. And also with this gentleman.
Yeah, a lot of programs, too, to help the Native American students. And you are a director of one of the programs. Tell us about that.
I'm the director of the American Indian Recruitment Programs, and we've been around for 30 years, celebrating last year our 30th anniversary. And it's been a long time, and we're grateful for the efforts that our collaborators are working with UCSD Extension.
We're talking about recognizing and celebrating the culture, the traditions, and the achievement of the Native American culture. How is that implemented in curriculum at UC San Diego?
That's a great question, and part of that story about how we do this is not informed by us, but by all the stakeholders in the reservations, others on the tribes, and other areas. And for an example is, years ago we were going into, let's say, Viejas, and we're asking, how do we actually make a difference, listening to them what they needed? And in short, they gave us an opportunity to create our first STEM and STEAM lab with arts integration with STEM in the native language of Kumeyaay. In addition to that, we added on teacher professional development in the native language. What does that mean? Is that we're not just doing science to come into our own mindset at UC San Diego, but delivering in a way that's contextually grounded to the folks that we serve, including folks that we work with AIR.
And adding to what you're saying, I think it's great that you have that connection and partnership with the reservations, the casinos, the tribal communities. And let's talk about the Native American community at UC San Diego.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a smaller 1%, and it's growing, but I can say that it's evolving. There used to be much more focused what I've heard in the past of going to community college, but now it's changing. It's changing in the sense that there's opening up doors for post-secondary institutions, 4 years, not just UC San Diego, but in general. And what I really have learned over the years is it's not just about getting this knowledge and going on. They're telling me we take that knowledge and the programs and bring that back to the people that they serve. And so you're seeing a real investment back into the community that we're seeing, which is really rewarding.
And what are some of the careers that Native American students pursue after UC San Diego, Dwight?
Well, it depends. A lot of times we're trying to push them into law, but on the other hand, there's a vast fabric of things that they're trying to do, is like cultural preservation, not only law, but becoming in the medical field. So many vast things that it's hard to capture just one, because Indian country needs all of that. And that is kind of like a segue into what Dr. Abeyta was saying, is that I work for also the Intertribal Court of Southern California, and we have developed a tribal youth peer court. And that is collaboration with UCSD Extension, not only in our AIR programs, Intertribal Court of Southern California, and our tribes. And what we're trying to do is curb juvenile delinquency within our communities. And so with this Native Youth Peer Court, we're allowing our Native Youth peers, our Native youth, to help create wellness for our Native families, for our Native communities, for our groups here in San Diego. And that's important. And as Dr. Abeyta was saying, UC Extension is helping us vastly gain this off the ground. So much so that we've heard our first few cases, and it's making a world of difference in an individual who has just done wayward things. And we all do wayward things. Yeah. But this is fantastic stuff.
Well, thank you so much for sharing more about the program and how you're celebrating Native American Heritage Month. Dr. Abeyta and Dwight, pleasure meeting the both of you. And I know you're going to have a lot of workshops for the rest of the month as well. I know it just kicked off on November 13th. But it's a pleasure seeing the both of you, and thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah, thank you much.
Our pleasure. All right.